Hello and welcome to another episode of Turning Works. I'm Dave, I live in Sussex and live just outside Brighton. I just want to explain, before we go ahead with this next project, exactly why I'm doing these videos. Now, I started back in November last year, beginning of November, and I learned everything I know today pretty much by watching YouTube. Now, there were many people that have helped me, that have shown me different ways of doing stuff along the way, and as I do my videos, if it's relevant, I'll mention the person that helped me learn that technique or skill, although it's hard to mention everybody because there were so many people. But my reasons for wanting to do these videos is because I want to give something back. I've taken such a lot from YouTube. It's taught me such a lot over the sort of 9-10 months, whatever it is, that I just want to give something back to YouTube. Okay, so obviously thank you very much for the people that I do mention in my videos and projects. You've helped me get to where I am today, and without you I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. Okay, thank you very much indeed. When I do mention these people, they will be mentioned in the video and they will be linked in the description below. Okay, so I hope you like this next project though, because it's a really interesting one. It takes sort of inspiration from a couple of people, Martin Saban-Smith and also Mike Waldt. These people have helped me in different ways, as you'll see in the video. But I'm just going to show you it. It's not actually finished yet, but you'll get to see it at the end of the video, and you'll get to see the processes of how I come to this all the way through. So let me just show you a sneak peek. A black bowl, or is it? So I'm very excited to be finishing this one. Actually, I've had to wait 24 hours for the paint to dry, and to be honest, it's absolutely killed me. So hopefully we'll discover exactly what happens later on in the video. Well, anyway, thanks for watching, and if you like this video, then hit the thumbs up and leave a comment below. I'll always answer the comments, and all comments are welcome, as they obviously help me to improve the videos and my turning. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy this project. Okay, so mask, tool, let's get it trued up. So next we have to true off the bottom.
I was warned by a couple of people that when you put a stain on, any tool marks or end grain, torn grain will show up, and boy do they show up. Okay, so I'm not happy with the amount of red on there. I don't think it's going to show through enough, so I put 2 coats of sanding sealer on. I don't particularly want to do this, but I wanted to see what happens. Do it. So we've got the piece on the bench. What I've done is when I was putting the sanding sealer on, I cleaned off some of the red from the edges just to make like a random sort of colour. Put a bit more red on here and there as well. A bit more red around there, you see. Now this inside bowl will probably come out to there. Just to take some of that off if it affects the look in any way. I've got the wormwood screw just so I can turn the piece like that. If any hot glue gets on it, I can always peel it off. Okay, so I've got my glue gun. Now I've got to turn it on for 5 minutes first. The annoying thing about having such a small glue gun is that you really have to push to get these sticks in. So I've got some sticks over here ready to put in. I'll just grab those and put them in, and then we just sort of have a go really. So that takes 5 minutes to heat up, and we come back when that's hot. Okay, it's at this point that I want to say thank you to Martin Saban-Smith, because I've sort of borrowed one of his shapes really. It's a shape he uses quite a lot on Sycamore, so, and he also does like the wide rim and the wider rim decorated bowls as well, which are fantastic. So I would definitely recommend popping over to his channel, Martin Saban-Smith. Okay, and also for the decoration, I actually borrowed it off Mike Waldt, who's done a very similar thing, but on the bottom, where he's covered the bottom with, we just put hot glue on the bare wood, sprayed it, and then done what he's done with it, and it looks absolutely fantastic. So that's another person I'd like to thank, Mike Waldt. Okay, so those 2 people are responsible for this particular bowl. Just going to clean off the top. So thank you very much, guys. You've been an inspiration, and I've learnt a lot from watching you guys. So I'll get a couple of glue sticks ready just in case, and off we go. The good thing about this glue is that you can sort of edit this at this stage. So the glue's sort of drying at the moment. It's not fully dry, but it's drying. What you do, if you take a very sharp knife is you want all the bits of glue that's on here to actually be stuck to the wood. You don't want any bits floating off the wood itself. So you can go round and you can find all the little fluff bits, the really thin bits that you don't want, because you don't want little tiny thin bits on here, little tiny sort of trails of the glue. So what I'm doing is excuse me, is I'm just going around and making sure that this bit here, it comes off here and into a little tiny wispy bit. So using a sharp knife, I'm just very gently cutting 3/4 of the way through that glue, because you obviously don't want to scratch the wood, and then hopefully that will, hopefully, come on. Anyway, that will come off like that. So the next stage is to spray it with ebonising lacquer. Now this stuff has to dry for 24 hours. In Mike Waldt's video, I'm not sure how long he waited, but it wasn't 24 hours, and he did mention in the video that it's important to wait the full 24 hours to let it all dry. So when you pick these off and reveal what's underneath, there's no paint lift off. Okay, so that is ebonising lacquer. Okay. So here we are, 24 hours after spraying the spray. Now you have to forgive me, because this is only the second thing I've ever decorated, apart from previous houses. So I'm not used to laying down an even coat, and it looks like I haven't in some places, but I'm hoping that won't matter too much. It's sort of a learning curve, so we'll see what happens. And here we go. I'm going to peel off this glue now. See if it works. So yeah, that looks like it's sort of working. Let's get on with the rest of it. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. There's transition between the top and the sides in there, that goes in nicely. It's not too deep, it's about 1 inch deep. Just got to sand it now very carefully. Don't really need to touch these bits here right near there, because I've actually finished them really well. Nice sharp tool, a little bit of a tool mark there, but I don't think you'll really notice it because the grain's sort of going round, so you might miss it. But I'll see what happens anyway. So I'm not going to bore you with that. I'm just going to go through the grits as usual, from go for 240, 320, 400, 600, and then put some wax on it. Come back in a minute. Okay, so finish the inside, sanded through the grits, sanding cedar. This is the final buffing, and I'm taking it off, and it's done, and I'll show you over there. Okay. So, a bit of a hectic project, this one. I was never sure if it was going to work. I thought I'd give it a go. I've seen it done, I like the pattern. I thought, well, why not? You know, you're not going to lose anything. If anything had gone wrong, all I had to do was take it back to the bare wood again, start again. It probably would have added, well, I did have to wait 24 hours for the paint to dry. That was a bit of a pain. Apart from that, though, you know, I could have done it quite quickly. So here's a finished piece. I hope you like it. It's alright, isn't it? Beautiful grain. Okay, so there we go. I'll put some pictures up at the end, so I hope you like it, and we'll see what happens with the next project. I'm not quite sure what it's going to be yet, but I'll have a think during the week and try and get something done for next weekend. If you like this video, then hit like down the bottom, and if you want to see more of my videos, then if you subscribe to my channel, they will automatically, by magic, appear in your videos to see. So please like and subscribe, and if you feel like it, share it amongst your friends. Oh, as a final note, alright Steve, see you later.